as the Golden Gophers will send out Carson Brolsma Jr. with a 14-6 record thus far. The Badgers will send out their marquee wrestler, third-ranked Evan Wick, sophomore out of Murrieta, California, 21-1 on the season, with his lone loss coming at the Midlands Championships to Iowa's Alex Marinelli. Last time out for Brolsma, dropped a very close one to Northwestern's Tyler Moreland in a 9-7 loss and sudden victory. Last time out for Wick, able to get a victory in UW's duel against Northwestern. Also faced Tyler Moreland, who was able to get a win by disqualification for too many stalling calls. It's a first for Wick, first decision of that kind, or first victory of that kind, rather. Brolsma 14-6 on the season. He's a redshirt junior out of Osseo, Minnesota, as Wick does get the takedown finally. Has amassed a 38-27 career record so far. Last season finished with an 11-5 overall record, 8-0 at 165 pounds. Was able to attain 3 pins, 2 tech falls, and 2 major decisions. Also won the Don Parker Open Championship last year, as well as the Worthington Open Championship in his first campaign with the Gophers. Evan Wick, coming off an impressive season last year that saw him finish third at the NCAA Championships in Cleveland, Ohio. Thus far has stayed on track with improving, 21-1, 10-0 in duels. 5-1 against ranked opponents, as well as 5-1 in the Big Ten duels. Or against Big Ten opponents, rather. Again, his lone loss of the season came in the championship of the Midlands tournament. He faced number 4 Alex Marinelli of Iowa and lost in a very close 4-3 decision. That was the second time those two wrestlers met, where Wick was able to handle Marinelli. As the first comes to an end. 2-0. There you saw head coach Brandon Egum from Minnesota. Started his career with the Golden Gophers in the 2016-2017 season. It's 10-2 thus far, 3-1 in conference action. Egum's 18th season on the wrestling team staff. Prior to assuming an assistant coach role in 2004, he served as the team's strength and conditioning coordinator. Also has quite the assistant staff, as we'll go into soon. Egum was a 4-time letter winner for the Gophers from '97 to 2000. Now assuming the head coaching role for the Gophers after Coach Robinson left in the 15-16 season. Wick with the long frame again, looking for another takedown. Crowd looking for those 2 points. Now he'll get the 2 points. 4-0. Wick is up on Brolsma. As I was talking about, as a stalling call on Brolsma is given. Now 5-0 in favor of Wick. Evan Wick and Alex Marinelli of Iowa faced off in the NCAA championships just a year ago. Wick went in as the 10 seed and Marinelli went in as a 5 seed. Wick defeated the Hawkeye by a 15-3 major decision. You see the takedown that increased Wick's lead 4-0. End of the second, heading to the third. 5-0 Wick. Gophers up 15-6 on the Badgers. It just goes to show how anytime you meet the same wrestler, whether it be the first, second, third, fourth time, doesn't always mean the decisions will be relatively the same, as you saw then in the Midlands Championships title match at 165 pounds. Marinelli was a lot more cautious and a lot more defensive against Wick's shots and takedowns and was able to defeat the Badger by a 4-3 decision, handing him his first loss of the season. Now you see Marinelli holding that 2 spot in the recent NCAA rankings. Also 2 along all other major polls as Wick gets yet another takedown, increasing his lead 7-0. Has that riding time point locked in, getting potentially a dangerous call. You see those 2 points awarded there. Wick's able to get around and get that leg out a little bit, able enough to get to 2 points. Seven to 0, Wick leads 8-0 with the riding time point locked in now. So as it stands, a major decision, which will bring it to a 15-10 score and still in favor of the Golden Gophers. Wick, I'm sure, is looking for more. But in the recent 165-pound NCAA coaches poll has Vincenzo Joseph of Penn State ranked 1. He's stalling call. Alex Marinelli of Iowa 2, Wick 3, followed by Chance Marsteller, Lockhaven at 4. And rounding out the top 5 is Josh Shields of Arizona State. The Big Ten having all the top 3 wrestlers in the country at 165 pounds. A trend that we'll see in multiple weight classes, as well as the 157-pound weight class we were talking about. Bly's facing off with difficult competition like he did when he fell to Ryan Deacon Northwestern. As this 165-pound match ends with an 8-0 Evan Wick major decision.